Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Having a winning mindset. Now this is something I always talk about, and this goes beyond man gets women. But since a lot of guys want to talk about that, let me touch on that briefly. Every single time you approach a woman, every single time you interact with a woman with the intention of getting with her, getting a phone number, whatever you're trying to get with her, you have to feel like you're going to win. I use the analogy of basketball a lot. Every time you take a shot, you ain't thinking, well, maybe this will go in or something like that. Because if you had that mindset, like you're not sure it's going to go in, you don't even want to take the shot. And indeed, that's why many men don't even approach women, because they feel like they're going to miss anyway. You can't do that. You got to go through life dealing with women in particular with the attitude that, hey, if I shoot my shot, it's going to go in. In fact, you want to get to the attitude of when I shoot my shot, it's going to go in. I remember this Brazilian basketball player back in the day. I think his name, because they would go by one name. His name was Oscar. That dude was a happy gunner. That dude was like that dude was an AR-15 of just shooting. Someone asked him, hey, what's a good shot for you? He said, if it leaves my hand. You gotta have that attitude. Now, that's just for women. I said, let me touch on that, because I don't usually talk about women on my Saturday videos. Let's go beyond that. Let's go beyond that. Life. You can't go through life thinking, hey, I'm gonna lose or I ain't gonna win. Look, well, excuse me, I try not to curse outside of a car video, but I gotta say it, that's fucked up. How you gonna go through life thinking you're gonna lose? Seriously, you can't do that. Yeah, when you take that shot, you gotta think that you're gonna win. You gotta have a winning attitude. I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of men fail in life because they already think they're gonna lose. You going into a situation thinking you're gonna lose. Guess what? You're gonna lose. It's really a self-fulfilling prophecy. Or not even a prophecy, a prediction, a self-fulfilled reality. I don't know what term you want to use. You can't, with everything you do, when you looking for that new place to live, you can't go in thinking, hey, I ain't gonna get it, there's gonna be a problem. You gotta have the attitude like, I'm gonna get it. Like, I'm shooting from my new spot now. I just had my only thought was, okay, what day I'm gonna move in? That's before I even applied. So look, that's how you gotta do it. That's how you got to be. You gotta have a winning attitude, your interactions. When you going on a job interview, you gotta be thinking, oh, I got this job. Let me think about, you gotta go in like, yeah, I already got this job. I'm taking a shot. It left my hand. It's gonna be good. Shoot, when I would go for jobs, I'm just thinking about, okay, so where am I eat at? I've actually done that on interviews. I've said, hey, where y'all got around here to eat for lunch? Before they even offered me the job. And I did that one time. And the woman interviewing me just smiles. She's like, okay, I like that. You confident. Yeah. Yes. Because you got to be that way. A job or in business. Now, you know, in business, let me talk about that, because my business channel, well, it's why I do what I do, and I'm trying to share the mindset. Every single day you got to get up. You got to think, how I'm going to make this money. Every single day, you can't be thinking, oh, I'm not going to get sales today, or I'm not going to provide a service today. You got to wake up with that attitude like, I'm just not going to shoot a shot. I'm going to slam dunk this joint. Now, let's be real. Now, you going in business, dealing with women, just in life, period, there's going to be down periods, of course. You know, if you playing football, you playing a cornerback. You cornerback, you playing a receiver. You're going to get burned every now and then. Even the best, even the greatest cornerbacks have gotten burned. Did they worry about it? No, they just say, all right, I'm going to get it next time. Because that's how you have to be. See, the thing is with the winning attitude, you got to feel like you're just going to win in life. Now, even when you lose, you know, you approach that woman, she don't want anything to do with you. You went for that job you really wanted, they didn't want you. You had a setback in business. Shoot, You might not have gotten initially, you might not initially got the place you trying to go to, or got the loan for that mortgage, or you applied for the mortgage and everything. And, you know what? You just say, okay, let me learn from it. Let me use a basketball example again, or any sports example. Men who are good at sports, great at sports, they practice. See, when you have a winning attitude, you don't just have the attitude, you actually work to get to that point. Oscar felt like he could if it left his hands as a good shot, because what'd he do? He was in the gym practicing, constantly working. And that's with any endeavor in life. You know how many businesses I've had? Shoot, I've registered a business in like 3 different states. And actually, all of them have been pretty good. I haven't had one that was just bad. Now, there's been some stuff that I tried out before formally making it a business. And then when it didn't work, I didn't lose sleep. I just said, oh, okay, this ain't something I'll be good at. All right, let me move on to something I'll be good at. Because I'm thinking about winning. And, I'm going to just, look, here's the thing. Especially if you call yourself a supporter, you want to sub this channel and all of that, you got to be winning. That's why I don't have a lot of patience when some guy's complaining or got that victim role. That's just not me. You can get a team of psychologists and they'll say, you know what, he don't have that issue. He don't have that issue. Because it's like, no, how you going to live life? See, that's what it comes down to. You want to live life in an abundant manner. You want to enjoy life. And yeah, we got this de facto recession going on. Look, even there are people who are making money. There are people not downsizing, they moving on up. There's people, I'm gonna tell you what, I'll say this for myself. I've yet to be affected negatively by a recession in my life. Even the last great recession, official recession, the Great Recession back in 2008, I was making more money. I was moving up where I was working. I was like, because my attitude, I don't worry about the outside world and what's going on. My game is within myself. And when I say game, I don't mean just man gets women. I mean just living life, the game of life. The game of life. You want to win at it. And that's the key thing, yo. That's the key thing. You gotta have that attitude. And look, here's the thing. Cause sometimes I get somebody and they'll come on here and complain and stuff. I'm not sympathetic. No, I'm serious, I'm not sympathetic. I went through too much in my life. And that's why I have zero problem deleting someone or blocking someone. I am not sympathetic. I'm giving you the method. I can't stand crybabies. Cause I'm gonna tell you what, Rom didn't cry too much. In fact, some psychologists would say, hey, you need to let some emotion out. Okay, but I didn't have time. When bad things happen, I had to figure shit out. And that's been since I was a child. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. Ain't no special method. You just gotta say, how badly do you want it? In fact, let me end with this. You say you're not a swimmer. You're not a swimmer. Somebody throw you in some water. Are you going to just say, oh, I can't swim, I'm going to drown? Or you going to be kicking, doing something? You're going to fight, ain't you? You're going to fight. The same attitude, the same way you would be if you were thrown in a situation where it might seem impossible or very dangerous. You got to have that attitude, I'm going to do it anyway. You got to have that winning attitude, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. Get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.